Good afternoon, everybody. Here we are in bare and windy Palmdale, California, where we have Congressman Steve Knight's office. I'm here with Greg Abrahamian and other members of We the People Rising. We are here to confront Congressman Steve Knight. He is a Republican, but he has co-sponsored a piece of legislation which has Amnesty written all over it, and we're here to stand against that. Greg Abrahamian is the direct constituent for Congressman Steve Knight, and he and I wanted to go after the congressman and ensure that he puts Americans first. Hi, Greg. Okay, go ahead. Let me see Jeff Sessions. Okay. Hopefully he'll go after Rosie O'Donnell for trying to bribe a couple of senators, because that's a federal crime.
I like this one, no DACA, detain and deport.
Yeah, that one. I've got 4.
Can I have this one?
Yeah, and we have dreamers. Their dreams come first. I've got it, absolutely. We've got the team here. We've got Lori, from Ontario. We've got everybody from all over SoCal. They've just repealed the individual mandate, so that should help with illegals not coming into this country, because they're not going to get Obamacare, because that thing's going to collapse next. But that's not good enough. We want enforcement, not accommodation or amnesty. So, Greg, really quickly, anything you want to tell before we go into the office?
Well, Steve Knight is a co-sponsor of the RAC Act, and the RAC Act is basically the DREAM Act.
Okay, and the DREAM Act means?
Well, it's amnesty for illegal aliens, and we want to get his name off of the co-sponsor of the RAC Act, because he's pledged that he's not going to support amnesty. He took a Numbers USA pledge.
Oh.
Did that in 2014. We're going to give that to him today to remind him of what he's told us, and we want his name off of that.
Does anyone know what his current score is?
No, I'm not.
Okay, we need to go in because he just locked the door again. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's see, we're going to Congressman Steve Knight's office.
They've locked the door.
What is it?
Okay, I told him we were coming in, so.
They've locked the
There he
door.
is.
There he is. That's not the congressman, but...
Wow, this is outrageous. They have a border, and they have a wall,
Walking back on.
and they prevent people from wanting to come into their office, but we can't have a wall on our border?
They're open. People have been coming and going. And they just locked the
He
door
just
on
came
us.
back and went back out.
You have the number, Greg? Maybe you can call them up and know
Well, that's a good idea.
your constituent and you just want to talk to them.
Wow, this is terrible.
We just drove 2 hours. I'm not going to say that.
Oh my God.
We just saw people coming and going.
They were going in and out.
And,
You saw that too, Lori? And Deanne saw that? This is outrageous.
The couple that left in that vehicle were having a meeting with them.
he's coming.
He's coming.
He's coming. He's coming. So he needs to talk to him.
Okay, that's very cool. Freezing.
Hi. Well, we're here to talk to you.
We're cold out
What we
here.
want to do is we'll take any information, anything concerns that you
Well, you know what? We've got Steve Knight. He's first
Please
who am I
let us in.
speaking
We're
to?
cold.
have.
We're really cold,
I don't
please.
even want to be on. I don't want to be
Can we go in and you just let a bunch of people in
I'm
and
not a
out?
politician. I'm just an office
This
worker.
office is open for
Okay.
business.
We're
We see
freezing.
people come in and
Please
out.
let us in.
And now we want our turn. All right.
And we're
Steve
cold.
Knight has.
So I'll bring you in and you can
Thank
express
you.
your concerns. Come on,
Let's go in,
Thank you,
everybody.
sir. Thank you.
Everybody, come on.
Appreciate that.
Okay.
You're conducting business in here. You have constituents inside that will help you.
We're here on business.
Okay.
We're here on business.
Okay.
Who are you
Please
first?
do not. Please turn the cameras off.
I'm just filming him.
Yes.
Yeah, I've given her permission.
I don't wanna
I've
be-
given her permission.
I don't have you on
So
camera.
Steve Knight
Right.
has got his name on the RAC Act. The RAC Act is amnesty for illegal aliens.
Let me come over this way.
All right, and he has pledged to.
We're going to go outside. You're too loud or we're going outside.
No, we're not going outside. We're right here.
It's too
It's too
cold.
cold.
It's too cold.
It's too cold.
Freezing out
Please.
there.
We're not going outside. Okay, you've had
You need
people
to
coming
bring it
in
down.
and out
Please
here.
bring it down. Bring the level down to a professional level.
Okay.
That's all I'm asking. Bring the
Okay.
level down. What
All
I
right.
want you to do is list your concerns.
First, we want you to give this to Steve Knight. All right,
Okay.
that is the pledge.
Who are you?
Well, I'm Greg, and I'm a
Okay,
constituent.
that's what I need you to put. Is
You
it
know
on
what?
here?
Okay, you're the, who am I speaking with?
District Director.
Okay.
Okay.
Steve Knight has put his name as a co-sponsor of the RAC Act.
Right.
The RAC Act is amnesty for, it's the DREAM Act.
Please grab
It's
some.
amnesty for illegal aliens.
Okay.
All right? This is what he pledged to us in 2014. He said he pledged to oppose amnesty for illegal aliens. And we're here to remind him of that pledge.
Okay,
Okay.
I'll make sure he sees it and let him know.
And you need to tell him to get his name off of the RAC Act.
American Dreamer.
All right?
Okay.
And we saw your email,
What email?
Night Vision,
Okay.
his newsletter, where he's meeting with Churla.
Okay.
Churla is, it advocates for illegal aliens. Illegal aliens are not constituents. Illegal aliens are not citizens. They're not
Okay.
constituents.
They're lawbreakers.
We are
Lawless.
We are constituents. I'm a constituent. I'm an American citizen. If Churla can have a meeting, and if Steve Knight is meeting with non-citizens, non-constituents, he needs to meet with constituents that oppose amnesty for illegal aliens. He's pledged it to us in 2014, and we want a meeting. If you're doing it for them, you need to do it for us too. That's fair.
I'll let him know.
And can we be
Okay.
featured in the newsletter as well?
Yeah, I'd like to be in the newsletter, and I would
Yeah,
like
got it.
these American Dreamers to be featured too. Like, here we've got Jamil Shaw Jr. He was killed. Could you mind holding these for me, Greg? Okay, he was killed by an illegal alien, so gangbanger,
Was murdered.
in 2008. They were targeting black males. There's a large black community in Steve Knight's district, and their lives matter. Those black lives matter. American lives matter. Please turn it around. Not that one. It's on this side. Here are 3 more American lives of the average of 25 a day killed by illegal aliens. This is Ruben Morphine. He was a 13-year-old boy, also executed by an illegal alien gangbanger. Drew Rosenberg. There was a guy who was here illegally on the TPS program. Dominic Durden, another black life cut short. Their dreams matter, okay? Not illegals. Their dreams do not matter.
Okay,
It's
record
not
him.
my
He's
fault.
taking pictures.
So I get to record you
He's
too,
taking
sir.
pictures of us, but he
now
said
we're
that
gonna
we're
record
not.
you.
I get to
That is
record
not
you
fair.
There
too.
we go. We take a picture of each other. There we go. Same
That's
time.
fine.
Ready?
Absolutely.
In 3.
So there we
2,
go.
1.
Now you
There we
interrupted
go.
me because their dreams matter. I hope that you have children,
That's enough.
and those children deserve to be honored.
You
We're
started.
done. Thank you.
You took our picture.
So
I'm gonna take
here's the
yours.
deal.
Okay.
You know
Thank
what?
you.
We're done.
We did.
No.
We did. Thank you. Okay.
I need you to see that.
Okay, thank you very much for being a professional director. You have demonstrating some real capacity. I appreciate it. Their dreams matter.
Right.
Any DREAM Act should be for American citizens. The RAISE Act should be co-sponsored by Congressman Steve Knight, which would reduce legal immigration, ensure the end of chain migration, and H-1B abuses. Honestly, mine might be a radical view. I think we should abolish H-1B. It's abused. It's too
common
much.
sense.
It's just too much. We have so many engineers now who struggle to find work. I live, where we have engineers, and I'm seeing more and more foreign workers. We have Americans who are strong and academics in all the STEM, and they're not getting the good jobs too. It's hurting everybody. I know black friends whose loved ones have been killed by gangbangers. Illegal. Enough. I am really offended that Churla was able to get an audience here. That's not right. Who should have an audience should be Agnes Giboney. Her son was killed by an illegal, Ron De Silva. They deserve an audience here.
Yes.
The congressman works for Americans. And I'm going to take a line from one of his diatribes in Simi Valley. If he supports any form of amnesty, the voters will drop his ass next year.
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for coming in. I'll make sure I pass
We're
this
not done
along.
yet. Go ahead. Anyone else?
Okay, I'd just like to say that I'm an American of Mexican descent. I was born in this country. Anyone coming or crossing that border illegally is a lawbreaker. So we need to enforce the laws. Mr. Knight needs to do the same thing. He needs to be with Americans first, not illegals who are crossing the border illegally, who are killing Americans every day. 25 a day are being murdered.
Okay.
So that's a very important message that he needs to know. He needs to be on the American side. He gets elected by American citizens, not by illegals, unless they vote illegally. So,
And that's a problem that should be investigated
That's right.
too.
Okay, did you want to say something?
Yeah, being the daughter of legal immigrants and a father who later became an American citizen, I believe in the legal process of this country. I believe in the U.S. Constitution. And I'm disheartened that he would meet with members of Churla. Churla is a very radical group. They do not like the U.S. They do not like the U.S. Constitution. He needs to remember who he's representing. U.S. citizens who voted for him. And it's not being racist to be enforcing our immigration laws. It's right. It's national security. It's legal. Even people immigrating to this country, when I say immigrate, I mean green cards. Understand that. It's law. It's good. So please have him remember his constituents.
Ma'am, did you want to say something?
I do. We are very disheartened with our Congress members advocating for those in the country illegally, our Republican Congress members. We don't understand why they don't have the same passion or drive to help American citizens.
Mm-hmm.
For example, there's more than 400,000 U.S. foster kids. They live in poverty. They have desperate lives. Why are they not writing bills for foster kids to be dreamers?
Mm-hmm.
We have unemployment, disability, our veterans.
And the door isn't locked.
Our veterans.
How about that?
We just want to see American citizens
Rising.
become the focus of legislation.
Can you let him through, please?
I'm sorry, guys.
No, you're fine.
This is constituent advocacy at work. You're seeing
I'm
it.
gonna speak.
Yes.
Wait, hold on.
By the way, really quick, notice how the door was not locked. I want you to see that.
Okay, ma'am, did you want to say something?
Yes, I may not be a constituent, but I pay the taxes for the grant money that your group gets, and I believe in not letting the illegals take over, like you're meeting with the illegals and not with the people who are your constituents, or the people who are paying out the tax money so your group can exist.
Okay.
What about veterans? I'm a veteran myself. I served in
Sir,
the Army.
we do more for veterans
I
in
know,
this office.
but the point I'm making
That's
is
good.
there's
That's good.
40,000 veterans living in the streets just here in
Yeah.
California.
Right.
And
That's
we
too
need
much.
he needs to be on board with them.
Yeah,
helping
just them. How about a
Not
Veteran
illegal.
Dream Act?
Illegals
Yeah,
should never be
Veterans
getting
Dream
any
Works
kind
more
of
for
benefit.
veterans than anybody
That's
in
great.
Congress.
Okay, well, that's
Okay.
what we want.
Thank you.
That should be his sole responsibility.
From Americans, I got one thing I want to point out. Okay, that door was open when we came in here. All right. I mean, when we
It was
pulled
locked.
in the driveway, people were coming and going. When we came in here, you locked the door.
He locked it.
Well, someone did.
Okay, that's our policy, because we've had a lot of people coming, and we've had a lot of threats. So Department of Homeland Security has suggested that we keep our door
Well, the
locked
Dream
for
Act and Amnesty for
Whoa.
illegal aliens
our
is a
safety.
that's a threat.
What
to
about our
Americans.
safety?
That is our safety.
What about their safety? It's been compromised
Yeah.
forever.
That's
They're
what we're-
dead.
What does
tell
that
you
have to
that.
do with our door being locked?
Well, we
We
Yes.
are
let you in.
that phone, that lock. We're paying for that.
Did you hear that, Robin?
right?
They
We
let
are
us
paying
in
for
like
this
it's a
office.
privilege.
We are paying for that plant. We are paying for that copying machine. The lights that are working here, we are paying for all of this. Are we supposed to pay for our own demise too?
Excuse me, we have some constituents in the back that we're trying to.
I am a
pay for.
constituent.
Okay.
I understand, but can you have respect for the people back there and lower your voices, please?
Sure.
Maybe you can close the door and have a private meeting.
There you
I
go.
don't have a door.
I asked for respect
And we do keep that door
too.
locked all the time.
No, you
No,
didn't.
you don't.
Then that
We've
moment,
been
maybe it
watching.
wasn't,
It wasn't open
Yeah.
out. It was open.
and that
I mean,
moment when they let
it
you in,
wasn't
they
locked.
didn't
It was
relock it,
open.
Yeah.
but we keep it locked for,
For our
because they were
safety.
told.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we want a wall for our safety.
Their privacy is my concern. That's the only thing. You got students coming
Okay.
back here.
And what about-
We're in breach of that.
Oh, they care about you care about the privacy of the student, but what about these students who are dead now?
Yeah, you care. We want you to
We're
care.
serving, and I'm sorry, but we need to.
There, they closed the door, everybody.
You ask for respect. How about telling Steve Knight to respect the pledge that he made? And that's
Let me see that flyer.
We will never
He
forget
took an
it.
oath to represent American citizens,
Sorry.
not illegals.
Okay. We'll let
And
him know.
he needs to keep that promise that he made when he ran. And I supported Congressman Knight. I was
Me too.
offended by Tony Strickland's racist mailer just because he voted against banning the Confederate flag. It's freedom of speech. He needs to go back to those roots that he ran on when he was a state senator.
Okay. Thank you so much for coming in today.
Well,
Okay.
thank you for allowing us
Okay?
to...
And he needs to get his name off that RAC Act. Okay? and support the RAISE Act.
What is your name?
Lisa.
Thank you, Lisa. Okay, do you have you had a flyer there? What was that flyer? May I see it? Okay. Okay, that was that's 3 months from now. Okay.
That's March 31st, 2018.
Okay. Thank you.
Greg has all our information, I think.
I got it.
Lisa,
Yeah,
thank you very
you
much.
have it again.
Okay. Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho. Tax reform passed. No more Obamacare individual mandate, which, when you kill Obamacare, that's illegal. It's not getting health care.
Okay.
Lord have mercy, it's cold out there.
It is cold.
Hace frío.
You have a great day.
Il fait froid. Thank you.
Photo real quick.
I gotta make that comment again. Notice how the door was unlocked.
Well, we should have her take a photo of us so we can all be in it. Knock on the door and ask her to take a photo.
Okay, you do it. I don't want to talk to her.
Let me take a picture of you guys.
Is the door locked? Open the door and see what's on.
I don't think it's locked.
We want to all be in the photo.
We'll just have to...
Yeah. No, that never works. You need to have one group photo when it's not a lot of
I
us.
don't think she's going to come back. Especially to take a picture.
I'll ask her.
All right, good job, everybody. We had a child of legal immigrants and another.
You mind taking a photo of us?
No, I really don't want to.
Okay. You said
Whoa!
That's okay.
Ouch!
But you recorded. Did you?
I regard it.
Yeah.
She didn't want to take a photo of us, huh? Wow.
I will take the photo.
Okay, I'll take a photo.
I got
of
it.
you guys,
I've got
and
it.
then we'll
Yeah,
trade
but
off.
see, we're not all in the photo.
Okay. So what camera do you want me to use?
I want reciprocal rights. All right, everybody. I got to sign off so we can take some photos.
Okay, what's...
Oh, ask these people who are coming. What do they look like?
I don't know. Okay, it's still rolling. I can roll it and people can take photos at the same time, so that's fine.
Okay.
I really don't want to. Well, I really don't want illegals displacing Americans and killing them. So, okay. I can take the first one.
Well, you know,
Okay. Get it?
it's better if we're all in the photo.
I know. So I'll switch with somebody.
No, just one photo with all of us.
Okay, let's ask
Okay,
All right, folks, I'm going to sign out. I'm signing out, guys. This is Steve Knight's office. Make sure to call Congressman Steve Knight. Demand that he remove his name from the RAC Act. Support the RAISE Act. No amnesty for illegals. Thank you. Do you know his number offhand? Or let me see one of his cards. I think I...
You know what? Oh, I told you. I don't think numbers USA sent out.
No, it doesn't sound like they did because it wasn't bad.
But they told me they would.
Yeah.
There are the numbers, folks. Give Congressman Steve Knight a call right now and tell him no amnesty, remove his name from the RAC Act, support the RAISE Act, no amnesty, no DACA, no pathways to citizenship, and the full enforcement of our immigration laws.
That would have done it.